up, you guys? It is Savannah, and today we are doing a little behind the scenes video. If you guys know me besides my vlogs, I'm also a musician. I love writing and recording and making music videos and doing all that fun stuff. And so I have made lots of songs about these boys. Today we're going to be calling those boys and telling them that the songs I've written are actually about them. So yeah. I'm about to call this guy. Now, if you have ever heard my original song, Scream For Me, part of it was written by Juliet Sims, who is an amazing musician. She is married to Andy Biersack, who looks like a literal god. It's my favorite one that I've ever been able to say I've like produced and sang and performed. Like, it is my favorite song, and the moment I heard it, I was just like, oh my gosh, like, this is the one for me. Like, when I heard like the song, I like started putting lyrics to it and everything. Like, I was just so happy for this. And during this time, I was at this like homeschool type place. I was so focused on my music career. I'm sure he wouldn't mind me saying his name. There was a guy there, his name was Matt. We didn't even have any classes together. We would just hang out there like in between classes and stuff a lot, and I always liked him. But he always liked this other girl, and she was like kind of mean. Like, she did not like me. She saw me as a threat, I guess. She was very, very mean to me, but he always, I think, had a thing for her, and so I just had to back off from him, and that really hurt. And so during all that like pain of like not being able to like be with him and him not ever seeing me like in that way, I wrote this song, Scream For Me. It's like, I want him to notice me, like he's not noticing me, like scream for me. Throughout that, I made this song, and so I think like, which is the great thing about music, like, and through like all this pain and things that you feel, like it can just turn into like such an amazing thing. Like, I think that song is just so beautiful, and I'm very, very proud of it. But I never would have been able to do that if I hadn't had this pain that I had going through that frame of time, not being with this guy that I really had a thing for at my school. So needless to say, we are going to call him and we are going to tell him that this song is about him, which he has no idea. Even in the music video, like, it says his name at one point, and I don't think he's ever seen it. I don't know. I'm really nervous. I've never done this kind of thing before, and so we're just gonna see how it goes, I guess. Oh my gosh, you guys. But you guys are gonna be here with me, so let's get the show on the road, I guess. Okay.
Hey.
Hey!
What's up?
Okay, listen, I'm doing a YouTube video right now, and I just wanted to call and I just wanted to tell you something really quickly. So,
okay.
I'm so nervous. Okay, so you've listened to like my original songs, right?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, so I have a song called Scream For Me, and I don't know if you've seen the video or not, but I wanted to tell you that song was actually about you.
Really?
Yes! I wrote that about you.
I feel bad because I don't think I've actually heard that song.
If you go to see the music video, I'm texting a guy and like it shows up as Matt. Like, it has your name like very subtly for like a split second. Like, just in case you did, yeah, just in case you did see it, I did that for you. So it'd be like kind of cool, you know, like full circle type deal. So yeah, I just thought I'd let you know that that was actually about you. I liked you all like through the time like we hung out like at school and stuff. And so I made that, and so I thought I'd just let you know. So now you can go listen to it.
The title of the song is a little scary, but
it's not scary, I promise.
Okay. Okay, well, I gotta get back to work for like in like the next 5 minutes, but
okay, yeah, you're good. Alright, well, I'll talk to you later, I guess.
Alright, I'll be waiting. That's the first. I've never had someone write a song about me.
Well, now you do, so there you go.
Other girls have don't know. That song's pretty old, isn't it?
What?
That song's pretty.
Yeah, it's like 2 years old now.
It's like 2 years to tell me this.
Yeah, sorry, I was nervous.
Oh, okay, well, you know, no biggie. It's, you know, not tell me 2 years, no big deal.
I'm sorry. Well, now you know. So yeah.
Well, I definitely know what I'm doing when I get home. I'm gonna check out that song.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, have fun at work. Just thought I'd let you know. So yeah, I'll talk to you soon, I guess.
Alright, I'll talk to you soon.
Bye, Matt.
Bye.
Hey, Willow. Hey, kitty. Here's another little funny tidbit I'm going to share with you guys today. So for Crush, if you guys have ever seen that video, it was not played by Halen because I didn't want him to think that I liked him. I didn't want him to know. Lead guy in this is played by someone by the name of Eben Frankenwitz. He is super cool, and he was actually casted like really late into like the video shoot because I originally was gonna have Jacob Whitesides as the lead guy. If you guys don't know who Jacob is, he's been I think on Madacon a few times. I was originally gonna have Jacob. Well, at the time, like I wasn't like a big girl, but I was like a little bit on, I wasn't like big, but I was just a little thick at the time. Like I was just kind of like more of like a husky like girl. And this is before I started doing like weight training. This is before I was like started doing fitness. This was before I started eating healthy. This is before I was like vegetarian, all that stuff. So like I didn't have the best build at the time. So my mom, my manager, everyone was like, Savannah, Jacob is like this big around. I just don't think it's gonna look good on camera. And I was like, dang it, because I really wanted Jacob to be in this video. And so turns out we just decided like, hey, like you're really great, but I just don't think that this would look great on camera. So we ended up axing him, and that's when we got Eben because he's a lot taller, he's a lot like bigger. He was like here at the time. You know how guys take a little bit longer to like grow and like mature? That's where we were at the time. The first song I ever made like 4 years ago or something like that, something like wild. So 4 years ago I made this song and it's called Crush, really stereotypical like 13-year-old girl song. And it was about this guy that I met at this event called Teen Hoot. Now some of you may be like, oh my gosh, Teen Hoot! For those of you who don't know what Teen Hoot is, it was this event where like a bunch of YouTubers, like O2L at the time, like lots of like those kinds of people could come. Austin Mahone was at a few of these events. Like it was just like a big event here in Nashville where all these big musicians and YouTubers would come to meet their fans. It was a huge deal. I mean, there was like 500, 600 girls that would show up to meet these people. Well, I was just getting started in this industry, and my manager kind of worked for Teen Hoot. He was like, okay, you know, you don't have enough fans yet to be on the lineup, but you know, just go to this event, make some friends, just see what it's about, see like what you're gonna be getting yourself into, and maybe like next year you'll be big enough to be on the lineup for this. And I was like, okay, awesome. Like I'll go, I'll just make friends, you know, I'll meet some of the lineup and hopefully like be friends with them, meet some fans, make some connections, that kind of deal. So I go to Teen Hoot, just right off the bat, I'm making like so many friends that I still have now, like the Boyle brothers, like loved them to death, met them there, met Devin Hayes, met like lots of people that I'm still friends with now at this event like 4 years ago. Dylan Holland, Round 2 Crew, all those guys. There is a band there that I honestly, I'll be honest with you guys, I haven't heard of like any of these people till I went there. There was a band there called Liberty Deep Down. There were these twins, and at the time I didn't know they were twins. I just thought they kept like switching outfits for some reason because they had maybe like a problem like with, I was like maybe like they're really hot so they keep changing shirts so that way they don't get too sweaty or something. Had no idea they were twins till like the very end of the night I realized they were sitting next to each other. I'm like, they're not the same person. I figured out that there was one in particular that I was like more drawn to, that I liked. And he doesn't know that I have feelings for him, oh my gosh. So there was this one that I really liked. It goes by the name of Halen Buadana. And I know some of you guys are gonna be watching this and you're gonna know exactly who I'm talking about. If you don't know who I'm talking about, go watch my video Broken. He is the lead guy. We have a really funny fight scene and I like get thrown into a refrigerator. It's really dramatic, just go watch it. But anyway, he was my really good friend. Still is one of my like really good friends. Like, I haven't seen him in forever though, I miss him so much. But anyways, he's a really good friend of mine. But at the time, like 4 years ago, I was like this little like 13-year-old girl. He was like, I don't know how old he was. He was probably like 16 or 17. And I just like really had this big crush on him, hence the name Crush. So he does not know that Crush is actually a song about him. So today we are going to be sharing the good news that Crush was actually written for him. And 4 years later, truth is coming out. We're just gonna rip it off like a band-aid. I know we're still gonna be friends after this. I don't have those feelings for him anymore. So this should be funny. I'm not really as nervous about this one. I don't think
Hello?
Hey!
Hey!
So, when I texted you, I told you like we were gonna be talking about like the broken video and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I kinda lied. Have you ever heard my song? It was my first ever song that I made. It's called Crush. I think I may have like, you may have listened to it like one time when like we were hanging out. But I thought it would be like a funny video if I told you over the phone that that song was actually written about you.
Oh, that video?
Yes, that song is like
Music or the music?
what?
How did I make you broken?
No, Broken wasn't about you. Crush was about you.
Oh. I may not be in a good area right now. Some calls playing up. Oh, awesome. That's why.
I just wanted to let you know, I'm making like a video and like all the guys that like I've written songs about, I'm like calling them and I'm like explaining to them that like it was actually written about them. Because like when we first met at Teen Hoot, I thought you were like super cute. And so like when I went with James into the studio like a few weeks after that, I was like, that guy at Teen Hoot, Halen, was super cute. Let's write a song about him. And then Crush happened. So I thought I would call you and let you know. So you should go listen to it because it's actually about you. So anyways, yeah. I just thought I'd let you know. So now you know. So yeah.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I miss you, Halen.
I miss you so much. I'll let you know if I ever speak to you national, alright?
Alright, sounds good. Alright, I'll talk to you later.
Alright, let's talk to you later. Have a good one.
Bye. He said, how did I make you broken? Oh my gosh, that made me so freaking nervous. Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay, so I just did that. That's good to get out of my chest though. I'm glad I got that out because like I've liked him. I liked him for like 2 years and I wrote that song and then 2 years later I tell him. That's just really funny. So thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to subscribe and also like this video. That would make me so very happy. If you want to see more of these kind of like funny videos, please let me know because I always want to do what you guys want to see from me. So if you guys would leave a comment, that would help me out tremendously. But anyways, thank you guys so much. And I love you and see you next week. Bye from me and my maybe pregnant cat. Bye.